Hello, everybody. JibbyMAX here for another New York Times crossword solve. Hope everyone is doing well out there in crossword land. We're excited to do the Tuesday, January 31st, 2023 crossword puzzle in the New York Times by Erik Agard. Erik is a massively accomplished solver, constructor, all-around cruciverbalist. Winner of the 2018 American Crossword Puzzle Tournament, crossword editor at USA Today, seen puzzles all over the place, the New Yorker, New York Times, obviously, a variety of different publications, former Jeopardy contestant. Looking at xwordinfo.com, looks like Erik has done 75 total puzzles in the New York Times with a debut way back in November 2012. This being the latest puzzle here today on the 31st of January. So we're looking forward to getting into this puzzle and seeing what we can do with it. Tuesday puzzle, a little bit more difficult than a Monday, but still on the easier side of the New York Times spectrum. We'll see how that plays with us. No puzzles are easy for us here in the JibbyMAX stream, but we'll see what we can do. All right, we got this new Zoom thing going here, so we'll zoom it out a little bit so the puzzle's not massive when we switch on over. There we go. Let's hit play. Ready to start solving? Yes, we are. There's the puzzle. This is a really neat looking grid, by the way. It has a little bit more, I would say, vertical feel to it. This section, obviously, in the middle here, there's kind of like a staggered stack of longer entries. Then a lot of like longer down entries on the northwest and the southeast corner. So a lot of puzzles seem to have a lot of like horizontal flow. This one has a little bit more vertical flow and a really neat grid pattern, by the way. Still rotationally symmetrical, so you can kind of flip the grid 180 degrees and it still looks the same. That's happening here as well. So very unique, creative grid. So excited to get in here and solve it. Speaking of which, let's do it. Let's get in, start solving here. Scroll down just a little bit. Let's do a little bit more. Let's get the timer off there. We'll be surprised later. All right, here we go, everybody. Enlivens. Salutes with flutes. Question mark. Question mark usually mean it's going to be a little clever clue and entry there. Salutes with flutes. Tried really hard, like I'm doing with this puzzle right now, and so far nothing in the grid, but we'll get there. Leading us off, ... leading us off. All right, I'm going to switch over already and see if we can get some down momentum going here. We talked about the down flow in the puzzle. Maybe we can get some entries here. Winter clock setting in California. That is going to be Pacific. Is that daylight time or standard time? I always get those mixed up, but I know it's going to be P and T over here, so we'll put those in at least, right? And then we'll back into the other one. Addis Ababa's land. Addis Ababa's land. A closed mouth doesn't get fed, and others. Not too long from now, and it looks like we have something going on. 4 down and 24 down are connected in a way. Let's go ahead and let's cheat, quote unquote, a little bit. Get to 24 down. Check this out here. Chanteuse with chart-topping hits found at the tops of 4, 14, 16, and 19 down. All right, not familiar with that yet, so we'll move on here. We'll come back to it. Campus setting in the story collection My Monticello in brief. Campus setting. Nuisance. Up to, informally. Up to, informally. Spanish for gold. Spanish for gold. Wednesday. I mean, this might be Ash Wednesday with 3 letters preceding Wednesday. I might throw that in there. Gotta throw something in here. We have like nothing going on this puzzle yet, so but we'll get there. It'll come to us. I know it will. Cause of some cling, probably static, right? Got the static cling. New Orleans University. Tulane. Been to New Orleans once, and it was just an amazing city. Actually visited the campus of Tulane. Took like a little trolley down there. Really beautiful, beautiful area. Just beautiful campus. All right, so we got a little something going here on the northeast section of the grid. Cricket and squash for 2. Are we just going to do sports here? We might, right? That seems like it would work well there. So let's see what else we can do with the crosses here in the northeast. Salutes with flutes. Leading us off, first up, there we go. Now something's happening here. Crushed ice dessert with a reduplicative name. Reduplicative. That's a fun word. Normally I would mispronounce that, but hallmark of the JibbyMAX streaming experience. This is definitely going to be hollow. Delicious, delicious dessert. Spanish for gold. We have up to, informally, till, I think. Let's keep going here. So we got a little momentum going. That's awesome. I've been wondering, suffix for a long fundraiser. Suffix for a long fundraiser. Maybe thon, like a jogathon or something. I feel like that's going to play well there. 3, toad sloth. Different than the two-toed variety, right? Same but different. Study of insects for short. Item that might be left on a hotel pillow. A mint. Then you don't see it. You fall asleep on it. It melts into the side of your head. Fun is had by everybody. One named Queen of All Media. Queen of All Media. Oh my gosh. I feel like this should be gettable, for crying out loud. Queen of All Media. 5 letters. I'm going to feel bad that I didn't get this one on the first pass, I feel like. Counterpart. So. Scores 100 on aces. Its capital is Tripoli. I believe Libya. Is that correct? Asking myself questions. Shellfish that may be served cooked or raw. Would that be an oyster? You can do raw oysters, do cooked oysters. I think so. Curd-based drink. Aviate might be fly. Rosters. Black and white breakfast cereal. Black and white breakfast cereal. I really just want this to be something like, does Oreo make a breakfast cereal? I feel like I don't. Anytime I see like any type of black and white food, I immediately go to like Oreos, right? Probably not here though. Language in which hello is kia ora. Como está usted? I think that's looking good here. Let's mix it up and go to do some downs here and see what, if anything, we can keep going here. Let's see. Closed mouth doesn't get fed, and others. I feel like this is going to be something like verbs, right? Not too long from now. Campus that we still don't know. Nuisance. Nuisance. Maybe a pest? Feeling decent about that. All right. Spanish for gold. This, is probably a cross that we can get later on, but I don't want to get hung up on it. Giants narrative that may be about giants and elves as well. Fantasy something? I feel like that fits with the letters that we got going there. Tree whose pods contain sweet tasting pulp. Kind of want to put holly in here. Holly what though? Do I feel good about that at all? I'm not sure, but maybe I'll put it in. That's a good thing about solving electronically. Very easy to take it out, unlike solving in pen. Luke Cage's title in his first comics appearance. Maybe Hero? Oh, no, that's not going to do. Luke Cage's title. Oh, embarrassing. I should know that, right? Turnpike payment. Back at it here with toll. There we go. Choose is going to be opt. Again, it's Chanteuse with with chart-topping hits found at the tops of 4, 14, 16, and 19. Down. Eyebrows and beards. Eyebrows and beards. Hair, simply. There we go. Don't want to overcomplicate something. I tend to do that from time to time. Stately trees are your elms. Delta Sigma Theta for 1. We're doing sorority. I'm not sure. Hold on. Help if I spelled it correctly, right? I'm not completely sure, although I feel like that would make sense and it fits, so I'm going to force it in there. Who cares if it's right or not, right? We're going to force it. We'll take it out later if it's wrong. Shorten. Exit or yield. Maybe a sign. Halfway. That's feeling good. Dawn Goddess. Rival of Sam's Club. Costco. Are they really rivals? I always ask that question. I love those clues, by the way, where you kind of... something's a rival of something. It's always fun. That's the great thing about cluing is you always get a little bit of insight or perspective. You always get the insight and perspective of the constructor, but it's always fun to see how things are clued. Yeah, Sam's Club and Costco are rivals. I think Costco's a little bit bigger though, right? Maybe? I don't have any numbers to back that up. Just a feel. I know in my neck of the woods I see a lot more Costco's. There's definitely a lot more Costco locations, but maybe that's a regional thing. Residents of Nebraska's largest city, Omaha. There we go. That's in there. However I mispronounced it. Hakuna Matata. Yes. Swahili phrase meaning no problems. Methods. Fort Worth School, whose mascot is Super Frog. We're going to put, I think, TCU in there, right? All blank and no cattle? All blank and no cattle. Mysterious sky sighting is going to be a UFO. Deliver Us from Blank, 2003 rom-com. And we can't quite see it there. Plural article in French. We'll just skip over that one and come back. If I knew more Spanish, if I knew more French, I'd be a much better crossword solver. Goals. Enlivens. Maybe, I was going to say like perks up. I think this might be up something. I don't know. I'm guessing with that. Tries really hard. WNBA All-Star Alyssa. Thomas? Oh, geez, I really feel like I should know this one, right? I don't know. Does any of this work? Not too long from now. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Study of insects for short. One name queen of all media, Oprah. Yes, definitely. That should have been a gimme, right? Counterpart of so. Curd-based drink. Oh, I've heard this. I've seen it in crosswords before. Of course, I didn't commit it to memory. That would be probably helpful. Rosters, lists. Black and white breakfast cereal. I mean, the second letter is R. Maybe Oreo is this going to be Oreo O's? Oh my gosh. I feel like I've heard of that before. That makes me happy if that's an entry. Please tell me this is correct and I'm just not like pulling things out of the air here. Oreo O's as an entry right in the middle of a Tuesday New York Times puzzle. If that is correct, I love it. That's just great. Language in which hello is Kia ora. Black and white whale, orca. I think this is where I stopped doing acrosses because I definitely would have got orca, right? No idea gesture is going to be a shrug. Country that borders Yemen, Oman. If I would hit the right key. The color purple character, blank Avery. Hartford State, abbreviated Connecticut. Yeah, that didn't escape my notice. Curved path is going to be an arc. There we go. Ow, that hurt. Pre-cable TV appurtenance. Pre-cable TV appurtenance. I also want to put like dish here. Is that working for us? Shorten, truncate. It's looking good there. 3/4 of the way done. Love it. That kind of takes dish out of play there. What's that gonna be? Don't know. We'll come back to it. Establishment that serves per over coffee. We misspelled matata tea. Matata. There we go. And this is going to be Cat Cafe. Love that entry. Love that clue as well. Establishment that serves per over coffee. That's great. I've never been to a cat cafe. I would like to do that one day. Seems like it would be a fun experience. Living single creator Blank Lee Bowser. Not being manually operated on auto. Agree to something. Say yes. All right, so we're over 3/4 of the way done here. Not a lot going on in this northeast corner, but good progress, or excuse me, northwest, obviously. Wow. Get our directions straight. How about we just say top left? Top left corner. There we go. Maybe we can make something happen, though. Ethiopia looks like it's fitting in there, so that's working good. A closed mouth doesn't get fed, and others. Not too long from now. Someday soon. Nice long entry there. Loving a lot of the clues. Loving a lot of the entries in here. Just good stuff. As you would expect from a Tuesday New York Times and any Erik puzzle. Just all good things. Campus setting. Don't know. Come back to it. What is this gonna be? Oh, we're on 14. Giant era. So fantasy what? Giants and elves. And we have a Holly Locust? If this is even correct, I don't know if it is. I'm guessing pretty hard on that one. And Luke Cage, title, first comics appearance. Don't know. All right, moving on. Chart topping hit, Mariah Carey. A, E, I think E, right? A, oh wow. Put E. I have a 50-50 chance, right? I'll probably guess wrong. That's a trademark JibbyMAX solving, right? Dawn Goddess. EO blank. I feel like that one should be gettable. Methods. Deliver Us from Blank. 2003 rom-com. Plural article in French. Let's keep going here. Enlivens. Livens. Peps up. Salutes with flutes. Toast. Oh my gosh. See, it was a question mark. It was clever, like we thought in the beginning. You know, flutes, I was going towards a musical instrument at first. Clearly not. Salutes with flutes. Flutes as in a champagne flute. Toasts is a salute. So yeah, that's good stuff there. A little diversion, if you will. Would have thought about it a little more. Probably would have seen that earlier. We got to it though. Tried really hard. Strode. Oh wow. Oh, my lack of knowledge of language. I think this is Thomas though. That's filling in nicely, so we're gonna put that in there. Maybe UVA campus setting. Yeah, Virginia. That seems like that might work. Obviously, if we would just put a little bit of reasoning into it. Yeah, UVA, Virginia, my Monticello. That seems. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm keeping it in for now. Could be wrong, but we'll clean it up later if it is. All right. Study of insects for short. Oh, what is that? Counterpart of so. Hmm. Color purple, character blank Avery. Again, yeah, that didn't escape my notice. Maybe just IC. Pre-cable TV appurtenance. I think that, and this is going to be some sort of a, oh, it's like a cable, and oh no, what are we doing here? I can like see it, I feel like. Ah, it's tough. Living single creator, Lee Bowser. Probably, hmm. I really want to take a guess here and maybe say Yvette. I don't know it, unfortunately. I feel like, hmm. I wonder if I C is wrong. Let's keep going here. All right, so this giant narrative that may be about giants. Fantasy, what? If this is even fantasy, I mean, it's possible that these are incorrect, but I feel like that works there. Fantasy what? Maybe saga? Giant narrative? Oh, yes, 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 yes. All right. I think that might be working a little better there. Still questioning myself, as I like to do. Again, don't know that character. Yeah, that didn't escape my notice. I saw instead of I see. Didn't. Kind of telling there. There we go. Methods is going to be ways. Yes, yes, yes. This is going to be Yvette. Ariel? Pre-cable TV appurtenance? I think that might work in there. What do you got left? We just basically have one entry to go. We'll call it Luke Cage's title in his first comics appearance. I wish I knew. Hero for Hire. How about that? I feel like I have something wrong then. Maybe put that in. What's going on over here? This is not correct. Oh my gosh, I made this way too complicated. Counterpart of so, reap, obviously. Honey locust. Sweet tasting pulp, that makes a lot of sense. There we go. Wow, we totally messed this up right here. 27 across should have been a pretty easy giveaway, I think. That was kind of a gimme if we would have thought about it a little bit more. Would have told us we're on the wrong track here. Honey locust, correct answer. I think EOS, right? For the solve? Do we have it? We do. Look at that. Congratulations. Tuesday crossword puzzle solve. 22 minutes, 24 seconds. You know, not a great time, but not terrible either. We set ourselves down the wrong path a little bit in the center of the grid, and yeah, set us back a little, but we figured it out. So that's kind of the cool, important thing. It's always a good feeling when you're going down the wrong path, and then you kind of work back around at it and solve it. So 22-24 on the Tuesday solve. New York Times. Erik Agard on the puzzle. Nice, fun solve there. That was just a nice puzzle. Again, we talked, the grid was pretty awesome. I really liked the flow in the grid. I feel like we kind of went, we started in the northeast and then kind of worked a little down, maybe back over to the southwest, southeast, back to the northwest, then to the center. Um, Proverbs. Yes, that's what that one ended up being. Proverbs. So good stuff. We had Peps Up, we had First Up over there. Someday Soon, That Hurt, and Cat Cafe. And On Auto is kind of a neat little, not quite a stack, but a neat little trio right there. What else is going on? Truncate is kind of a neat entry there. I like that. This whole center down staggered stack over here is good. We had Fantasy Saga, Honey Locust, Hero for Hire, Hollow Hollow, delicious, right? Making me hungry. Crushed Ice Dessert with Reduplicative Name. We didn't even see this one, La Brea Substance, Tar. We kind of backed into that one. What else was good? The Clever Clue there, Salutes with Flutes. That was fun as a clue. What else is going on here? This was just great. I love that. Black and white breakfast cereal, Oreo O's, making it into a major puzzle. That's fun stuff right there. What else? What else? I really do actually. I like the black and white breakfast cereal on top of black and white whale, Oreo O's on top of Orca. That's kind of a neat little thing going on there. Yeah, trying to see anything else that was standout. I mean, all of it was good, right? But winter clock setting in California is Pacific Standard Time, so got to remember that. Winter is standard. Just looking around here. Cause of Some Clings, Static is good. Let's see, anything else? Rival of Sam's Club. We talked about the big Sam's Club Costco rivalry, and yeah. So great puzzle there. Erik Agard on the puzzle. JibbyMAX on the solve. I know I didn't quite do it justice, but we try our best here. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoy the content, please feel free to give us a like or subscribe to the channel. Everything is appreciated. Appreciate everybody's support. We're also on Twitch. We do some live streaming once or twice a week of crossword solves, so check us out over there. And we're also on Twitter as well, JibbyMAX for all of those. So thanks for watching, everybody. Until the next solve, take care of yourselves and see you soon.